Former President Rodrigo Duterte, Senator Bongo, and several previous cabinet officials paid their last respects to the late ex-President Fidel V. Ramos today. The former government officials extolled FVR for the former leader's accomplishments and jolly nature. Joshua Garcia has more.
Just before the funeral service for the late former President Fidel Valdez Ramos started, former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte arrived at the Heritage Park in Taguig City together with Senator Bongo and other former cabinet members to pay their respects. PRRD shared it was FVR who was the first person who convinced him to run for president and even gave him money to support his presidential candidacy back in 2016.
Pumasok si FVR. May dalang tennis bag, tapos nilagay niya sa gitna. Sabi niya, yan lang ang pera ko na maitulong ko sa iyo. So he was the first one who pushed me to run, and the first one to contribute the money. That is the fondest memory of
The funeral service started at 5 p.m. and was led by Pastor Kalum Tabada of the United Church of Christ in the Philippines, or UCCP. A workaholic was how Labor Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma described the late president.
Sinusubaybayan niya kung ano mga dapat na gagawin, and he always expects that you will be giving him feedback and update at the end of the day. So talagang medyo nakatutok siya sa trabaho.
Energy Secretary Rafael Lotila also stated that despite FVR passing away, his legacy will endure.
He was so patient listening to our people, and it's always a case where he reminded me, even after I was no longer in the cabinet, that never forget our people. So it was always foremost in his mind.
Former Senate President Vicente Soto III also shared his memories on the contributions of FVR for the country.
He has shed off the political colors. Yun ang isa sa mga napansin ko sa kanya during that time. Siguro yun ang isa sa magandang pwedeng gayahin ng ating mga political leaders. Shed off the political colors when it comes to for the good of the country, or for the good of the people, most especially.
While former House Speaker Feliciano Belmonte Jr. recounted how he met FVR back in the late 50s that eventually turned out into a closer friendship.
Ang kanyang mga desisyon always based on the reality of the facts, at hindi yung kasi may pinapaboran siyang ganito. He was a great man, one of the best presidents ever.
Several officials also arrived and paid their last respects, like Senator Robin Padilla, House Speaker Martin Romualdez, Senator Bong Revilla, wife and Representative Lani Mercado, Representative Ralph Recto, and even former Vice President Leni Robredo. Tomorrow, August 5, Friday, more government officials are expected to visit the wake from 7 a.m. to 4:30 in the afternoon. Also, the arrival of the members of diplomatic corps, business community, and civil society organizations, together with former Malacanang press corps and DND officials, and those from the Foreign Correspondents Association of the Philippines, or FOCAP. Joshua Garcia for The Nation.